So I think the biggest challenge is that there really is no path back. And we don't have a lot of systems set in place in our communities for people to return. So I feel so excited about offering a path, a bridge really back to work.
Welcome back to Return and Rise. We're excited to have you here. My name is Zacc Call. I'm the founder of Return and Rise and the president of Capita Financial Network. Today, we're going to talk to you about what Return and Rise is and how it can impact your life. I'll interview Jane Clayton, our executive director of Return and Rise, to really help you know where you get started and how it will benefit you. This is a really important mission for me. Capita is so close to how money and lives come together, and our mission is to improve lives through better money management and better money decisions. And what better place to start with? How do you have the right career? How do you find work that fulfills you, but also takes care of your family? And especially with Return and Rise, how do you get back into it when you've had a career break? So that is the return part of Return and Rise. Rise is all about once you have a job, how do I improve it? How do I get promotions? How do I manage my money better? So we have Return and Rise coming together. So let's get started. Jane, can you start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
I would love to. My name is Jane Clayton, and I'm the executive director of Return and Rise, and I am a returner. This is my passion. I have just gone through returning to work, and now I get the opportunity to help others do it. And I couldn't be more excited about helping women and men return to work. I have a background in working with nonprofits. I graduated from BYU, and then I became a mom, and I stayed home for about 15 to 20 years, and started to have this desire to return to work. And I spent a lot of time volunteering and giving back in the community. And then I really had this switch of desire to return to work. And let me tell you, it can be a scary process, even when you have experience working with individuals and organizations. It is just intimidating. So I'm here to help people break down those walls and return to work with confidence.
And we had you, so I look at you as like a connector of people. You are a friend to everyone, connector with everyone.
Yeah.
It's the main reason that I think you should be, and you are the executive director of Return and Rise. And then for the first, how long have you been with us now? It's been maybe 6 months?
Yeah, a little over 6 months.
Okay. So for the first 6 months, I took this connector of people and I was like, okay, now build a website.
Yeah.
And here are your other resources.
I'm going to put you in an office by yourself, and you're going to pound this out and work at a computer. And
we're bootstrapping it here. Like even though that's maybe not your main focus, we needed you there just to get us going, right?
Right.
So maybe real quick, how did that feel coming not only back to work, but into an environment that wasn't necessarily what you love or what your specialty is? And by the way, the website looks fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
The perfectionist in you killed it. But tell me how that felt.
Do you know it? I am going to reveal a little something about myself, but on the way to work, I literally listened to a pump me up song so that I could like come in totally like, I've got this. This is new, but it definitely stretched me and got me out of my comfort zone. And it has been such a great experience for me. I value learning and growing, and this has definitely been a time of growth and development.
Cool.
Yeah.
And the last month, it feels like, between our conversations and our plans together, it feels like it's all turning a point where we can now announce it. We can now talk to people about it.
Yes.
The classes are running and the website is live, so we can actually create the impact we wanted to. Tell me in your words, what is the mission of Return and Rise?
The mission of Return and Rise is really about empowering individuals to look inside themselves and see that they are capable of returning to work. So we are going to empower, we're going to educate you, we're going to get you the skills that you need, and we're going to elevate your life so that you can return to work feeling confident and capable. That's our mission, is really building individuals to make the return to work journey easier.
I like that a lot. Confident and capable.
Yeah.
So you're empowering the returner to be confident and capable.
Yeah.
So it's not just how they feel, even though that is super important, because I feel like that's the biggest hurdle, is just to get
Right.
confident enough to make that leap, right?
Figure out what you want.
Right.
We're here to actually help you figure out what you want. In fact, our first class is showing you about 20 different careers and telling you, go home and think about this and what appeals to you, what is going to fit your life, what kind of job do you want. So we're starting from scratch. You don't have to show up and know what you want to do. We want to help you discover that.
I love that. So that's my next question. Can you expand on that deeper in terms of what would a learner, we'll call them a learner or returner,
Right.
What would a returner get and expect to get from this nonprofit of Return and Rise if they say, hey, I'm in, I want to learn, I want to go, I want support? What do they get?
Okay, that's a great question. So first off, come to our website and look around and see what we offer. We offer online classes. We know that life is busy, so we're trying to make this as easy as possible. We have 5-week sessions. It's 1 hour a week where you can learn and rediscover your skills. So 4 different classes that we offer: return prep, and then after return prep, it's return ready. Return ready, after you've done those 2 sets of classes, you are going to be ready to go. We're going to talk about your resume. We're going to help you with Microsoft and Google Suite. We are going to teach you how to interview again. Things have changed for a lot of us that were in the workforce before, and there's new software and systems. How to use AI. That can be totally new to someone, but we really want to help you have the best foot forward as you enter the workforce. And so they can expect to have these classes that will help them, and a community that is going to be with them, just people just like them who are returning, which I think is so valuable to know you're not alone, and to know that there's a lot of other people out there doing this. The next thing is that we're going to offer returnships. So you've taken these classes, you're going to certify and let us know that you know what we've taught you and that you're ready to go out into the workforce. And then we're going to partner with businesses that want to take returners. They're going to give you this experience of real work, but it's an internship style, so that you can really put the skills that we've taught you into practice.
So we started the concept of Return and Rise and even had the name, but we didn't make up the word returnship. I didn't know it existed. I was talking to someone and said, hey, I want to find internships for returners. And they said, returnships? And I said, that's a thing? Okay. So just so people know, we didn't make that up, but we're all in. So I think that that's mostly on you and me to source those types of relationships for the returners, so that, because the biggest hurdle for them is that their resume doesn't pass the very first screen because of the resume gap. So the working history gap sifts them out. And I think it's where you and I can step in with our connections, especially here in Utah, where we can find businesses interested in great talent, that then we can pair them for a temporary, 3 or 6 month period or something like that, where everybody gets to know each other, returner learns things, and basically erases their resume gap. Because the next job they go to apply for, if they have 6 months of work history at a place like Capita, for example, then all of a sudden maybe even one of our competitors or another firm is thinking, oh, you worked at Capita, great. We're just hoping to erase the resume gap through the returnships. And I think that's really one of the benefits they'll experience from you and I spending our time finding these companies that are willing and interested. Now, we don't want these companies doing a charity necessarily. We want them to also benefit, because we have qualified our people so well that they're actually pumped about the idea to get someone that knows that content or the skills or the basic skills so well. I'm also convinced that if you can run, several children through competition, sports, and dance, then you can handle calendars, you can handle projects, you can handle assignments, you'll be fine, right?
Exactly. I love this concept of returnship, and I think that it is going to be so appealing to the women and men who come back to our program, to have an opportunity to put their skills to work and then erase that gap. My hope is that they're so impressive that they get hired. That's one thing that I'm hoping with these returnships. And if not, they put it on their resume and they go out and they can find a job with
Yeah.
those new
They
skills.
get through that first screen
I
on the next job.
I don't think I'm too optimistic in thinking that as employers bring on mature, well-rounded individuals with life experience who are eager to give back and have all of this experience and they're excited to be at work. I think that they're going to love the returners and hopefully hire them.
Yeah, we've seen it internally. I am so much more passionate about hiring the right person, the right personality, the right mind, the patience, the communication skills, all of that. That is so much more important than what they may have done in the past. I do think there's the hurdle of just getting the opportunity to prove that you're smart and you know what you're doing, right? I love how you talked about capability and confidence, because I do think capability and teaching actual skills will increase people's confidence.
Absolutely.
I would love to ask you this because I think you're closer to it, being a returner yourself.
Yeah.
What is the biggest challenge for somebody who was in your shoes 8 months ago, before having another job or before returning? What is the biggest challenge for them to get back?
Okay, this is such a great question. I am a returner myself, and I've been having this conversation for several years as I've talked to others who are thinking about returning to work. And what I've noticed is no matter what level of education you have, no matter your financial situation, every demographic I have talked to with women and men, that there is no clear path. So I think the biggest challenge is that there really is no path back. And we don't have a lot of systems set in place in our communities for people to return. So I feel so excited about offering a path, a bridge really back to work. I am thinking of an individual who has a master's from from BYU, and she doesn't have any work skill or history. Super bright, super capable, has given in the community, and she does not know where to start because she has all of this education, this experience, but nothing on her resume. So I feel like the biggest challenge is not having a path back. And I think we're creating that here at Return and Rise. So I'm really excited about bridging that gap and bringing qualified people, companies who need incredible employees, and merging those two together.
Yeah, that bridge is impactful. I think you're right. I think there's no clear pathway, and I hope Return and Rise is at least a pathway for some people. We're not going to solve the problem across the whole nation, but I think we can solve it one by one as we work through individuals. I also hope to tell a bunch of stories, and you're planning on doing that, right?
Yes.
Having people here to discuss.
We're gonna interview and share stories of people's return back. I think there's so many varied experiences, and I hope it inspires people to come and listen and take something and use it to motivate them to start their journey back.
Right. I think people will be shocked and really surprised to know how similar so many people feel to them.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of one person that we talked about that I'm hoping she joins you on your channel to talk about all of this, but she has an advanced degree and has performed top at a previous company for years, winning, the President's Circle Awards.
Amazing.
Took a career break and felt like every door was shut to her as she wanted to come back in, but that it basically erased all the good that she had done prior to the gap. So now she's overcome it, she's back in, but we need to tell that story and help people understand how to make that happen themselves.
Yes. I think it's hard to feel unsure, to not know where to start, and then have some negative feedback and rejection, but that is so normal and natural. And I hope that we can just help build that confidence to know that they're not alone, that everyone feels that way. And with the skills and experience that we can give them and this community, that they can do it.
I think we will. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's figure out, or let's explain, how does someone get started? If they say, I love everything Jane is telling me, I'm the person that needs it, and they still feel stuck, they don't know where to go.
Where do I start? Okay. Start on our website. So if they come to our website, they can sign up for events and classes. It's just a link on there under events. We want you to join our classes. You can also come to our YouTube channel and get inspired. If you're really feeling hesitant, they can reach out by email, jane@capitamail.com or info@returnandrise.com. We're available. We want to build you up and get you to the step that you're willing to take that step and join one of our classes. We're also going to have community events, and we'd love to have people join us and learn more.
So the website will be is Return and Rise. It's live right now. Returnandrise.com.
Come check it out.
And then so think about this. There are so many different pieces of Return and Rise between classes, online courses, the YouTube channel with stories, events. And we have a community platform where if you want to, you can sign up and actually connect with others who are in, the group learning as well. Right. Those connections I found to be impactful. I am working today at Capita with people that I worked with 15 years ago. You never know who is going to kind of rise within their careers and come back together and be part of your team in the future. So the website is returnandrise.com. It's live and ready to go. What would someone find on the website if they are completely nervous to even take the step of notifying anyone that they're ready to be a returner?
Okay. Well, they can do this in secret and no one has to know. But we have, if they don't want to join a class yet, we have online courses, and it's for this type of person exactly. On our website, online courses, it will take you to school.com where you can access all of our content. It's going to teach you how to use Google Docs again. It's going to refresh your skills on Google Calendar, things like that, step by step, in depth. We've got curated YouTube videos that will help you learn at your pace. And then when you feel confident enough, we'd love to have you join our class.
So as of today, currently, we are offering this completely free. We're funding it, and it's a nonprofit, and we're just trying to get it out there and help as many people as possible. I could see a point in the future where maybe classes or courses have a small fee to help cover the cost of that. But I hope to go as long as we can, completely free.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I hope that people can feel the mission is very separate from our Capita mission is to deliver superior financial planning to as many households as possible. The mission of Return and Rise is to help those with a career gap and to empower them in their return to work journey. Completely separate, doesn't need to intertwine, but I do think we're uniquely positioned with the expertise to support both missions. Okay, so if someone has made it this far in our discussion, first of all, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here, and good for you. You're on the right track. But what's the next step for that person?
So if they're listening and they're watching and they're thinking, this is sounding good, I'm afraid, I would just encourage them to take that step. So I'm going to encourage you. Join us at returnandrise.com. Reach out. We're going to be with you every step of the way. You're not alone. Let's do this.